Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Tracy and I'm back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you my Coach Rogue 30 collection. But before I show you the bags, let me do a story time. This might be long. In case you don't want to hear the story, I will add a timestamp on the description box below, so feel free to skip this part and go straight to the bags. But if you want to hear the story, just grab a coffee, tea, or any snack and let's do the story time. I have started collecting Coach bags before the pandemic. It's around early 2019. We'll go back down memory lane for us who were collecting Rogue bags back then. I remember that's when we were going gaga finding our unicorn bags, our Coach 1941 bag. If you remember those times, I want to hear from you guys. I remember when I used to wait for the big drop of retail bags to the Coach outlet website and stalking the website when the sale will go on 60 to 70% off. Oh, those were the days where sometimes I'll wake up between the morning and then look at the website and see if there's any good deals or they drop a good bag. I think I remember I did that and I purchased the Tabitha. It was really a complete surprise, and some of them I think I bought like in the middle of the night browsing the website. I think I bought Rogue 25, the one with the tea rose applique. Yeah, I usually browse the Coach Reserve section of the Coach outlet website. If you're not familiar with the Coach Reserve section, when you go to coachoutlet.com, you type in on the search engine Coach Reserve, you will find the retail bags that were discontinued from the retail store. They will send it to the outlet and you'll normally find it at the Coach Reserve section. It's not inclusive with bags, it also has clothes, shoes, scarves, and like watches, different stuff that from the retail that goes to the outlet. So in case you're wondering how I used to get all my bags, that's how I search it through the Coach Reserve section. But before that, I didn't even know that Coach Rogue bags existed. I didn't even know that Coach make leather bags. I only knew that Coach bags are the one with the their canvas bags, because when we were new here in United States, when we go to the mall, that's what people are normally wearing. So not until I came across Coach Cray's YouTube channel, wherein she talks about Coach bags, particularly the 1941 collection, and how she loves it for its high quality leather and how she fell in love with those bags. I will link her channel on the description box below in case you're interested. In her video, she usually shares retail bags that she got from the outlet, mostly from the 1941 collection that she got from the Coach outlet at 60 to 70% off. And she will mention some of the bags, she will pass them on to the Facebook group friends, which is Coach Gun Rogue. So I really enjoyed watching her videos, her haul videos, and it made me curious about Rogue bags. As I keep on watching her videos, the desire to join the Facebook group grew bigger, because she always say like, I'm gonna share this bag because I'm not going to return this bag, I'm going to pass it on to the Facebook group, whoever wants to buy it. So I was like, I want to buy it too at 70% off. So I was like, I'm hoping to get my hands on Rogue. So I really wanted to join the Coach Gun Rogue group. I remember that time, because it's a private group, it took them a while to accept my request to join the group. I remember it was like when I first joined the Facebook group, I think there were only 2,000 members, and they're trying to limit the membership, and they only accept new members every like 2 months or every 3 months. So I did wait for a little bit to be able to join the group. So long story short, I finally joined the group and was quickly sucked into the rabbit hole. So it started with one Rogue bag that I got from one of the Coach Fairies. And then boom, I didn't realize I accumulated a lot. Speaking of Coach Fairies, yes, Coach Fairies, they play a big part of my Coach hoarding. I would say Coach hoarding because I've been hoarding bags, not really collecting. Because most of my 1941 collection came from them. If you're not familiar with the Coach Fairies, let me tell you a little something about them. So they're members of the Facebook group. They are from the different states of America, wherein their Coach outlets will receive the retail bags compared to other outlets. Like mine, I barely see any retail bags from the outlet near me. But for them, they always get the big drop in their, like the outlets that near them, they always get the big drop of retail bags. So what they do is they will take a pictures of the bag in their outlet and share it on the Facebook group. Like, okay, this is 70% off. Is there any bag that you want? Or sometimes they will order it right away when they see it, and then they will share it on the Facebook group. Like, oh, I got this bag. If you're interested, I got this for 70% off. Same thing with how Coach Grace does her, like passing it on to her co-members of the group. They're like our special shopper. They're really nice to like go out their way and go to the outlets and find what's the good deal. That's when we get updates when there will be 60% off, then we'll go to 70% off. When it's 70% off at the outlets, we're all like, oh, in a rush to get those bags because that's really a good price. But because you don't, those 70% off are like long gone. I don't see that sale come by that often anymore. So yes, those are the Coach Fairies. What we do is just like message them and then tell them, oh, I like this bag from your post. Will you be able to buy this for me? So they will buy it for you. You just send them your payment and pay for the shipping and plus tax, and you'll get your bag. It's not only Coach Rogues, it's even other 1941 bags. I remember every time they post a picture, my wish list keeps on getting longer and longer because every time they post a picture, I'm learning, oh, this is a bag. I didn't know that this bag existed before. You know, like, okay, I want this bag too. And whenever we find that 70% off, we'll get the adrenaline rush. I couldn't stop. Like every time like they will say, there's a sale, 70% off. Like I get like giddy and try to purchase everything that I can. See, it's not collecting, it's hoarding. Just give you the excitement, the feeling of excitement on finding the bag that you like, your unicorn bag. So before I knew it, my bag collection blew up. Gonna give a shout out to Dawn, if you're watching, from our Facebook group. I think 70% of my bags came from her. I will always DM her like, Dawn, this is the bag I want. Will you be able to find this for me? And for the most part, she got it. And thanks to her, I was able to find most of the bags that I really want. What I love about the 1941 collection, the design is very discreet and classy. And also, in my opinion, they are unique. Like you wouldn't know this is a Coach bag just by seeing it in the wild because normally they don't have the logo on it. Unless you are a Coach bag enthusiast, then it's just like the quiet luxury. If you know, you know. Coach doesn't only make the canvas bag, they also make the leather bags, particularly the 1941 collection. I learned all about that from Coach Grace and through the Facebook group, and then later on I was introduced to the vintage bags. I think that's our story time. Now we'll proceed to my Coach Rogue 30 collection because there's, I think, 14 of them, and the story time is long enough. The bag section is longer, I think. Maybe, hopefully it's not. Now let's proceed to our Coach Rogue bags. Let's start off with my very first Coach Rogue bag. This is Coach Rogue 30 in the color dark denim. This is the very first bag that I got from one of the members. She's one of the Coach Fairies. It's my first time also purchasing a bag from a member. I normally don't buy from a member or any pre-love resale sites like Mercari, Poshmark, eBay. I don't normally buy from that. I usually go straight to the website like Coach Outlet or Coach.com website. So at first I was hesitant to buy, like, is this really legit? Are they going to send me the bag? The fear is there, but then as soon as I received this bag, that fear went away. Like, I was on a roll, like, okay, get me more bags, get me more bags. That's how I felt. Before I realized it, I already have 14, not including the Rogue 25, but that will be a different video. So let's talk about this bag because this video is getting longer. So this is the dark denim. This is on pebbled leather. It has brass hardware. As far as I know, this bag is part of the second generation Rogue bag. So it comes with the hang tag, the Coach 1941 hang tag, and the clochette. Oh, the surprise. I haven't used this bag. So this is the Coach 1941 hang tag. Let's see that. The engraving here for 1941. As far as I know, the newer Rogues are not part of the 1941 collection anymore, and it doesn't have that 1941 engraving here. And also the second generation bags comes with a clochette. So then after that, third generation onwards, there's no more clochette, only the 1941 hang tag. The bottom of the bag, it has this extra leather. I think the part like third generation Rogue bags, they removed the leather, but when I got the Rogue 25 papaya, it has that leather piece again. So I don't know what generation of Rogue bags is that. Like, I bought that back in 2022, I think. Yeah. So let's talk about the measurement. The length is 12 1/4, height is 9 3/4, and the width is 6 inches. The weight for this bag is 2.9 pounds, almost 3 pounds for this one when I measured it. So if you're into bags that are not heavy, this is not for you. I guess because it's all leather. The inside looks like so. It is in suede material, in a honey or goldenrod color. It has a zipper compartment in the middle. It has 2 zipper pull. When you open it, the inside looks like this. So all the Coach Rogues has this 1941 canvas, and it has a kiss-lock pocket. This one, kiss-lock pocket. You can put your cards in there or cash. And also on the other side, it comes with a zipper pocket with a Coach grid. And for a 1941 bag, you will see the Coach grid has 1941 written. Because I asked the members of the Facebook group on how will I know the bag is still part of the 1941 collection, and that's what they told me. So there will be a 1941 on the Coach grid if they're part of the 1941 collection, because as far as I know, they discontinued making 1941 collection bags back in 2020. So this bag comes with a top handle, and I want to share with you the glazing of the bag. Coach are good with their color blocking. This is dark denim, but then the glazing is in Oxblood color, and some of the bags will have like a contrast stitching as well. I've mentioned about contrast stitching. I don't know if you can see in here the zipper, the stitching here. There's a little bit of contrast. The thread that they use, it's a little lighter. So on the side, you will see it says there 1941. On the other side of the flap, you will see here that there's an indicator. It's a 1941. These top handles can fold inside like so if you want to use it as a shoulder bag. Since this is part of the second generation, you can only fold it inside but not fold like outwards. Unlike the newer Rogues, this can fold outside. This is a newer Rogue. I think this is the batch where they first made the modification on the top handle strap that it can fold out like so without a problem. Unlike the older Rogues, it doesn't fold outwards like fully compared to the newer Rogues. So what you can do is fold it inside and use it as a shoulder bag. Speaking of shoulder bags, so this bag comes with a shoulder strap as well. The newer generation also comes with a long crossbody strap, but this one doesn't. But you can make this as a crossbody strap. What you do is you attach these two shoulder straps and connect them together, and voila, you'll get a long crossbody strap. But I'm not really a fan of the length of this, and plus this lobster claw on your shoulder, so no, it's not really for me. Rather have a different strap. Like if you have the Coach novelty strap or other straps that's from your other Coach bags, you can use that. So this is what it will look like as a shoulder bag, but for me it's a little short like this. I want it a little longer, although the length of the shoulder strap is okay, but sometimes I want to make it a little longer. So I got this extenders from Amazon. I like how it looks when you add extra length to the bag. It comes in pairs. It also has the, I think, silver and gunmetal. I'll put one on each strap and it will look like this, and it will be longer. See the difference? I like it that way. It will pass the elbow test. I like longer strap than the shorter one, but even without these extenders, it's still doable. So for this color combination, the dark denim with the brass hardware, it looks elegant to me. Some of them say like, okay, this is a casual bag, but for me with the hardware, it's a little bit shinier, and I don't know, for some reason the combination of the Oxblood and the dark denim with the brass, I think, I'm not sure if it's really brass or gold hardware, it's more on the shinier side. This bag gives me like a more elegant look, like a corporate look. I would wear it like in the office or meeting, interview, something like that. Gives a corporate vibe to it. As far as I know, when the Coach Rogue bags get older, it tends to slouch. I have some bags that I'll show you later that even if I haven't used them, they're already slouching. So this one, you can see it's already slouching a little bit. You can use a bag organizer. This is for a Speedy 25 bag organizer I got from Amazon. This is more on the thicker felt material, so I'll put it in this Rogue bag. It will give a little structure to the bag. So as you can see, it doesn't really slouch that much. So if you don't like your bag looking slouchy, just add a purse organizer. I think that's it for our first bag, the dark denim. Other bags, I will not show you much of like the inside of the bag because they're all the same. The layout of the Coach Rogue bags are pretty much the same. Color blocking or the color combination, I'll show you more. And some of the other bags also has different materials. They have studs, rivet, think whip stitching. The other one has the rose applique. So this first bag took longer to show because I just want to go over what a Rogue bag looks like. But the rest of the bags, I'll just show you the color blocking. It will be faster on the other bag. On to our next bag. After my first purchase of a Rogue bag from one of the members, the fear of buying another bag from another member went away. Like, I don't hesitate anymore. I started searching what would be my next Rogue bag. When I was researching, I wanted this bag. Coach Rogue in Oxblood with Praire rivets. I did make a video of this bag, so if you wanna see that, I will link it on the description box below. This is also part of the second generation bag, so it has that clochette and a hang tag. Like I mentioned, that Rogues has different details, so they, and this is one of them. So you see it has that rivets. This bag has also that contrast stitching. As you can see, this part, it is like more of the golden rod color or honey colored all the way to the side. You see the contrast stitching on that. And while on the top handle, it is different. It's more of like a light pinkish thread that they use even on the zipper area. As you can see, they use the lighter pinkish. And the inside of this bag is in the 1941 red suede. The hardware for this bag is, I believe this is pewter. So Coach Rogue bags has pewter, black copper, and gunmetal. I'm not 100% which one is which, but I believe this is the pewter. The black copper is, I think, darker, and the gunmetal is shinier. So yeah, this is the Coach Rogue with Praire rivets. I love this one. It has the different studs, different colors, and different sizes. You can see that here. The bottom looks like so. Oh, I forgot to mention that for the 1941 bags, at the bottom it will say genuine glove tanned leather. That's it for our second bag. Now for our third bag is one of the most sought after Rogue bags. This is the 1941 red. As far as I know, there's other red Rogue bags. I think one is washed red and the other is ruby red. But the one that's more popular, a lot of people want, is the 1941 red. It has the cooler undertone, has a bluer undertone, cooler undertone to it. So this is what the bag looks like. As you can see, there's no logo, no Coach logo, only the hang tag and the clochette. The hang tag for the Rogue bags, like most of them, smooth where the horse and carriage, and the other side is pebbled. I think this is the black copper hardware. This is darker compared to the pewter. It's darker. The inside of this bag is Oxblood. Contrast stitching on this bag. You see the like a light, very light pink or white stitching. Also on the top handles and on the middle zipper compartment, as you can see, those contrast stitching. I like, that's one thing I like with the Coach bags. They are good with the color blocking and the contrast stitching. And I've mentioned about the slouch. I haven't used this bag. As you can see, it's already slouching. Some of the collectors of Rogue bags like it slouchy, but I prefer my bag like more structured. But I cannot avoid this. I already received this already like slouching. Now onto our third bag. This is the Coach Rogue in Oxblood with Whipstitch handle. As far as I know, this is part of the third generation Rogue bags. Only comes with a 1941 hang tag, and this is the bag. It is in black. The feet, you see, there's no extra leather on the feet. It is, and as far as I know, this is part of the third generation. So let's do a 360 on this bag. See, I love the color blocking of this one. It has Oxblood, it has black, it has the Bordeaux or wine, and on the side it has the black and suede. This is, I think, darker honey suede material. So you'll see different colors playing on this bag. And then I'll show you the whip stitch on the handle. Look at that. Look at the detail on this bag. Wouldn't you fall in love with rogue bags with all this detail? Oh man, I like that. Look at the detail. Then see the contrast stitching again that I always mention. I love the black and honey contrast stitching. I don't know, for some reason I like that combination. But the hardware for this one is more of a gunmetal. It's shinier hardware. And the strap, look at the strap. The color of the strap is black and Bordeaux or wine color. I love the combination, the color blocking of this one. So these 3 bags and this one, including the dark denim, I bought it from one Coach Fairy. So for all the bags that I'm going to share with you, let me know which one is your favorite. So let's proceed to our next bag. So the next 2 bags that I'm going to show you came from a different Coach Fairy.